What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, so today I went and got my kids lunch again from school, right? And so what came with the lunch is this ham, cheese. I'm thinking that's bologna or something that's orange. So we got that. We got a thing of pears, a lovely apple, a graham cracker cookie. They have this kind of cookie, which is like a Hershey chocolate oatmeal something that do not taste pleasant. And they had that, and they had some cucumbers, all in a nice little baggie, and that was lunch. So the kids were not too into this, and so I was telling a friend of mine about what I had for lunch, and she is into cooking, so she gave me an idea of how to spruce this lunch up. So I got the stuff that she did, which we're just going to add. We're pretty much just going to use what I had in the lunch. I've got butter, I got nutmeg, cinnamon, and they look alike. And we're going to do some things to change this up. So what we're going to do, we're going to open this, and we are going to toast the bread, right? We're going to toast the bread. I'm thinking we're going to just heat up and warm all the piece of meat that's inside of it, right? So we're going to toast this bread up. We're going to tear this apart. Sandwiches, so they give you two pieces, you know, they cut it. So, and this is what it looks like on the inside. The side with cheese on it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this the fast way. I'm not gonna toast it in the oven. I'm just going to, oh, and I didn't think the cheese was gonna come off, and it did. I'm just going to throw them in the toaster oven, and toast them up really quick. I'm going to warm up the butter on the stove for the meat. That's going to be that. I'm going to cut up the apple because we're going to make a cookie crumb, apple, cinnamon, you know, something or other. You know, wash all your fruit, always do that. I'm not an expert on cutting, never have been. So I'm just gonna keep the skin on, and then we're just gonna do all of it. Cut this into some pieces. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's going in your mouth. It's just gonna go in your mouth, and you're gonna chew it out into pieces and pieces and pieces. So why in the world does it have to be perfect? It don't. It surely does not. All right, and as here the butter is sizzling. We're going to take our apples and put them in a bowl. I thought one fell out. Bang. Stir around this butter. Turn it down low because we don't want it to burn. We don't want that butter to burn. And so I don't think I should cook the cheese on it. Those pieces should be done. Ah, see you there. And being that they're cut pieces of bread, they are deep in the toaster, and it's burning me. We're going to take some butter and put on here while it's warm. Yeah, I'm just going to use the same knife throughout. The butter should just melt on there since it's already warm. Put that on there. You put the butter on there. Let that other piece on there cook there. Now, like I said, with this, I don't think I should keep the cheese. So we're just gonna keep one piece of the meat that has the cheese. So I'm not gonna use this, but I have another sandwich. So, but I'm gonna finish this just with the one half. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we're not gonna use, this is the piece that did not fall. Okay. And so this piece of meat, we're just gonna warm up all these pieces of meat onto the grease. Might as well use this extra piece of meat. Slap that on there. I can really just stop this for now because I don't want it to burn. And we're going to take this butter. We're going to sprinkle some cinnamon in it. And you know what? I'm going to just add sugar because I like to add sugar to like everything. Just not counting really. Just sprinkle what you think you want to sprinkle. And I need to flip the meat. You always gotta flip it. That. And that's looking like school meat flipped. And we're going to take our butter, melt it. I don't know, children put empty places. There. And so I think when your meat and your bologna starts to bubble is when they say it's like good. Now we got our butter. We want to let that melt a little bit more. Bubbling. I just want to flip it again. I like my stuff well done. Al dente. The butter is saying, I am ready. We're going to take this. We're going to give it a little mix. Cinnamon and butter. Mix that up. Now I'm going to turn this off because we don't want that to cook. I mean, it's going to be like, what are you doing? Oh, and then we're going to take those graham crackers that we have, boom, 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 and smush them up. Use a knife. Just smush them up in the bag. You know, sometimes you could just get a little anger out. Why? I think got them crumbed up pretty good. I don't want to mess up the bag. So, bam, bam, bam. That is pretty crunched up. Hey, Mom. All right, so we're turn the grease off to get those. It's not to be cooking, so we're gonna take those and we can already just go ahead and put these on the plate. Put that on there. All right, and this one had the cheese on it, so I'm just gonna put it in between it, and so the heat should just melt it. But you know what? I forgot. We need to put mayo on it. So what we're gonna do is put the mayo right in between there, just in the middle. Squeeze out a little bit. We got that. Spread it out some. And that is that for the sandwich. Let me cut that in half. Oh, did you see that sandwich? Oozing mayo, but it doesn't look bad. Oh, so then we got our butter for, and we're going to just drizzle this over our apples. Let me give that another stir. Drizzle. Drizzle, 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 drizzle. I'm going to take the graham crackers. Open these bad boys up. Now I think they should be a little bit more crumble. Alright. Have some big pieces in there. I don't want the big pieces in there. And we just sprinkle that on there. Look at there. I think I just want to put a little bit more butter on it. Woo! We're going to throw it in the microwave for about a minute 30. You know, whatever you feel. And so that is that, and that comes out. So let me show you the difference from what we started with and then what we end up with. Not so bad. And with our dessert, still counting out the time. But I'm going to go ahead and try this sandwich. I just got the mayo coming out everywhere. So. It's not bad. Now that was good. I have to say that I would in school. All the stuff is so out the oven. Ooh, this smells like an apple pie. It's hot. Voila. My camera just cut off. Just voila, there is that sandwich. And for this, we took the apples, one apple, cut it up, butter, cinnamon. And so that apple pie turned out pretty good. And I'm just thinking, over some ice cream might be what's really up. So that was just the way to spruce up a lunch from your kid's school. That up.